This is Duke University.
Okay. Welcome. Thank you. These speeches were amazing. Thank you, guys. So let's begin. I've always been insecure. Do I slouch too much? Is my voice masculine enough? Do people find me attractive? And do my friends really care about me? My very first Duke memory is walking into Trent for NROTC orientation and looking around at my fellow midshipmen. I was horrified. They all looked so athletic, composed, intelligent, and prepared. Meanwhile, here I was, barely able to run a 7-minute mile and solidly not the typical military type. Even if you aren't an NROTC, I bet you've had that same feeling here at Duke of, wow, these people are ridiculously talented, and I clearly do not belong here. But you do, and you always have. All of these insecurities stem from one central question: am I enough? And the truth is, everyone gathered here has accomplished, or has the potential to accomplish, feats worthy of the ages. Everyone here has something about them that could shake the world, that could move mountains, that could save humanity. And yet, in the dead of night, we doubt ourselves. We allow that little voice to creep into the dark recesses of our mind and erode our confidence in ourselves and our abilities. Will I be something? Do I matter? And when this happens, I beg you to tell that voice, much like Carolina, to go to hell. You are someone who matters to so many other people who matter in a brilliant and luminous network of astounding individuals who matter. You have touched the lives of so many people here, even if you don't realize it. Take heart that these years meant something, that they made you into someone that is better than the sum of your parts. Sitting next to you right now might be the future CEO of Apple, or of Banana, its great yet-to-be-born rival. In front of you is the future Supreme Court Justice, and across from her, the first female Navy SEAL. Of course, don't forget that right behind you is a journalist who will die in Syria, campaigning for human rights and basic decency in a corner of the world that so many Americans have forgotten or simply don't care about. And really, that journalist is a martyr for the ICS cause. He embodies the challenge that ICS poses to us and that we ignore at the world's peril. Our challenge is to show America and the rest of the world what it can be, to show them all that is good in humanity and all that is wrong with our current world. Graduates of ICS, I look on you with awe and admiration. Through these years, you have become beacons of light for a world drenched in darkness. You have the potential to make this world into what generations past have failed to make it into. A just world, a world in which everyone matters and everyone is respected and everyone is loved. And remember, we're in this together. If you agree with everything that I've said so far, I'd like us to take a pledge together. And this includes the audience members if you'd like to. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me if you would like to. I hereby pledge that I will always remember that people matter more than money. That with privilege comes responsibility. And that I will never support oppression or the subjugation of those who are different from me. Such ideals cannot become truisms overnight, but that does not mean that we cannot do them in time. we must remember that critics never achieve anything, that humanity's triumphs come from the men and women who are actually in the arena, whose faces are marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strive valiantly, who err, who come short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who do actually strive to do the deeds, who spend themselves in a worthy cause, who at the best know in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if they fail, at least fail while daring greatly, so that they shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither the victory or defeat. You may not think you can embody that spirit, but then I bet you never imagined you'd be here either. You can be Roosevelt's man in the arena because you already have been. You just can't stop fighting. And when you get tired, we are here to relieve and restore you. But I'm not saying any of this is easy. You know, it's funny. A few years ago, I never could have given this speech. I've always doubted whether I would be someone, whether when I died that anyone would truly care beyond a small circle of intimates. But coming here and being a part of this community, I'm no longer afraid of that. When I die, we will still live on. I am but one fire in a sea of glowing torches, ready to engulf the world in light. Please, I beg you, let your torches burn. Let our fire rage against the dying of the light, for we are the future, and its darkness cannot help but run in the face of our blinding flame. You matter. We matter. And together, I know that if we ignore that doubt and allow our strengths, our goodness to shine, there is nothing that can resist this legion of Blue Devils. Thank you, and welcome to the first day of our destiny.